Where you are is where you are. It is your point of attraction. And if you wonder where you are, look around.
There are, again, any number of reasons why you might choose to forget who you are. One of them primarily being that it gives you the opportunity to remember who you are, but from a new point of view.
Yes! I am loved! I am worthy! Yes, sir! This is your truth. Yes. This is the reality of your souls. You go forth with this knowing of who you are and your divine mission upon the earth plane. You are divine men.
Yeah, the way I was delivered was great. It was perfect. Straight talk is a straight dose. The real deal. And not watered down.
Number 1, pornography. You must remove it from your phones, from your mind, and you must find ways to exercise purity of your own ascension and your communications with God.
I want to say a deep thank you to the Hopi Brothers for coming in and delivering all the information that was brought to me.
The men are the ones who lead with protection. They lead the way. They are the ones who say, I will hold the space and provide for the women and the children. You must lead in consciousness in the act of purifying your own frequencies. Because when the masculine is divided from the home, then it becomes vulnerable. Do you see? That is not the way of the true balance that is being called forth in the rise of the planet into 5D consciousness.
There's some nuggets that I needed to hear, some wisdom I needed to hear, and also some correcting that I also needed.
Some would say, but the cannabis, it is helpful for this, it is helpful for that. If you are using it to escape from something, it is an addiction. An addiction is anything that removes you from discomfort. And discomfort is what gives you the greatest growth when you learn how to manage it.
But even in the correcting that I got, it was actually very gentle and firm. So I got to hear what I needed to hear and change certain things I needed to change in my life, amongst all the other amazing wisdom and gold nuggets that I got from the session.
Do you know that your mind is what creates whatever comes into your physical experience? You go out and you're grouchy and you're grumpy, guess what? Everyone's gonna fuck with you. You will be met with the equal vibration of your own nasty attitude. It's true. But when you walk out with giving in your heart and that giving in your energy, everything is given to you. And isn't that lovely?
There was some skepticism when I walked in, but the messages were clear and concise. They were on point. Thoughts that I had conjured up about things in my path and the next steps were validated.
That experience was great because some messages had to be delivered to someone else for us to get it, right? Like, let me give it to Guy, but really it's for Clyde.
Why do you talk to yourself like this? It's not necessary. You're a beautiful soul. You're a beautiful being. You're a beautiful man. You've taken on the trauma of others and made it your own. And it is okay. Even now, we would say, do not judge yourself for that process in itself, because it is the process of so many. Set forth a new pattern of pride. Pride for who you are. Then your path will become clear to you. Your purpose is to heal that little boy who still sits and judges. Tell them how you paid it back. It would be better coming from your own words, brother. Tell them what you did to pay back the energy of the heartbreak you inflicted upon many, many women with the ways in which you were a player. Tell them.
All gas, no brake. Straight, no chaser. However you gave it is how we needed to get it.
Things that I think that I needed to hear, I was aware of or didn't want to take ownership of it. But then when it was like, hey, from me to you, check this out, then it was like, okay, yeah, I get to take responsibility for that. And it was like without ego, just direct talk, straight talk. I didn't feel like I was being advised or like necessarily ordered what to do. It was just like, this is something that's going to support your ascension as a man.
Because when the true divine masculine is aligned with the true divine feminine, they cannot be parted. And they are stronger than the assaults of the lower vibrational agenda.
Definitely warm and inspiring.
The things that I didn't connect with in that moment, like literally weeks later, I connected with, like, oh, this is what the Hopi Brothers were talking about.
Divine men, you are seen and you are called here, even if you didn't want to come. Ha ha, Clyde. You came. You came. You answered the call. And you arrived for yourselves. This is the beginning. This is the beginning for all of you. For the new way that you will walk upon the earth plane, shining light, increasing consciousness for all. It starts with you. And you are honored deeply for arriving here in this space, all in divine timing. Until next time, we are the Hopi Brothers.
I had a great time, an amazing time, very profound, and I'm grateful to have shared that space with the Hopi Brothers and with Isis.
Whoever's going to be called to be invited is going to be perfect. Not much to explain. Just being able to have an openness and availability to hear, and with that hearing, being able to like apply that to your life.
I am forever grateful. Definitely looking forward to my next experience.